Good morning. My name is Mike Demke from Amerifirst Financial. I'm creating this little update video for Shanna Day and the Shanna Day team over at Keller Williams East Valley. I hope everybody has been safe and has enjoyed this time to reflect on life. Me personally, I enjoy this kind of change. In fact, Eric Bowlby, the owner of the company, gave us a quote this morning from Mark Cuban that says, "Where there is change and wherever there is uncertainty, there is opportunity." And we have a big opportunity here. I don't know how many of you know kind of what's been going on with the mortgage market, but about 2 months ago, when things started getting crazy, the stock market crashed, the bond market crashed, and rates were all over the place. The government stepped in pretty quick and made the announcement that they would be purchasing as many mortgage-backed securities as needed. In addition to that, they lowered the prime rate to pretty much about zero. And with that announcement, we had a week period of where interest rates were probably some of the lowest they've ever been. And mortgage companies were locking rates. We were getting loans in the file. We just thought this was awesome. One of the things that happened, though, that people didn't understand came a few days later when the country started becoming shut down. People were staying at home and people were losing their jobs or being furloughed. And the government stepped in again pretty quick, and they told those paying rent that, look, if you can't make your rent payment, we're not going to evict you. Those that had mortgage payments, they were saying, look, if you can't make your mortgage payment, we're not going to foreclose. And what they didn't understand when they made that announcement was it literally killed all the servicing companies. So companies like Wells Fargo and Chase that service massive amounts of loans, all of a sudden said, we're not going to buy any more or service any more of these government loans, because if we do and they don't make their payment, we are obligated by contract to make that payment for them. And real fast, it could get pretty ugly for even a major institution like Wells Fargo. And even today, they're charging massive points in order to service some of these loans. Well, thanks to the efforts of our secondary staff here at Amerifirst Financial and the owner, Eric Bowlby, we have gone out and gotten some pretty good financing and programs from companies that will service these government loans. And so right now, where I said, wherever there is change and wherever there is uncertainty, there's opportunity. We're rolling the dice. There's a big opportunity for us here at Amerifirst to service some of these FHA and VA loans at a very low interest rate. So for example, if you have scores in 740 range, you're going to be in the high twos. I locked 2 loans yesterday with a 640 FICO score at 3.25% on an FHA loan. And so, gosh, there's just some great opportunity. In fact, it became so big. There were lenders that were actually raising FICO score requirements. There were lenders, that were charging 3 or 4 points. I mean, a few weeks ago, we couldn't even do a manufactured home program because the points were so high, it didn't even make sense. Today, we have probably one of the most aggressive double-wide manufactured home programs out there in the low threes with no points. And so with this opportunity, we ended up taking on a bunch of business in April. In fact, April was the largest month for Amerifirst Financial in history. And to show you how big it was, our current highest volume month was we funded about $260 million in loans. Last month we did $355 million, so almost $100 million more than our record happened for us in April. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for May. I hope everyone is taking this time to kind of retool and figure out where that opportunity is, especially with Shanna Day and their team. They are so forward thinking and they have so much innovation for them, that brings in the business that I just think, like I've always said in this business, I've always made more money in uncertain times like this in this business than any other time in the market. And it's just a matter of figuring out how to do it. And so if you are a buyer out there and a seller out there, there's huge opportunities right now for you to sell your home with the inventory so low and get the price that you want. For buyers out there, there's never been a better time to buy. In fact, you know, if you're renting a home right now, you're absolutely crazy, because you literally can get into a new home for almost the same cost as renting with a lower monthly payment. So here's to a wonderful weekend. It's May 1st, and I hope everybody has just an awesome May and can get through some of these challenges that we're all facing. And if you have any questions, give me a call. I would love to talk to you. Have a great day.